Hey there, we have an amazing feature on RabbitHoles now. We have the capability to launch MCP servers. So the way you can activate an MCP server is by going to settings here, and you would find the new tab that says MCP servers here. And it's a beta feature. You can find the MCP servers option in the settings menu here. As you can see, I've already added a few MCP servers. Some of them include PostHog and Stripe, which I'm going to demo today. You can add a new MCP server by going and clicking on the new Add MCP Server form button that opens up this form. So let's get into it. Let me go back to home and I can see my canvas here. So I'm going to name this MCP demo. There we go. And we have our new chat node here. I've already picked Claude Opus 4.5 as my default model. It's amazing at tool calling. Same goes for Gemini and Grok 4, Gemini 3, by the way. So let's go ahead and start by asking a question about our data analytics using PostHog MCP. For those of you who don't know PostHog MCP, it's an analytics tool like Google Analytics that we plug into our websites to analyze traffic and user flow and user usage metrics and all that. All of the data is anonymous, but let me try to ask a question about something. Okay, generate a list of people who've clicked on the OTP hero action in the last quarter of 2025 and LTD hero action in the last quarter. List them by country of origin. Stop. I forgot to mention use PostHog MCP because it's a dynamic way of chatting with AI models. They intelligently choose which MCP tools to call, so it is important for some of the queries to explicitly mention that they need to use the MCP server. So I'm just going to mention that and say save and rerun. As you can see, it found its tools and it's starting to run some things and run different kinds of tools that are part of MC PostHog MCP's tool set. And it's going to give the answer and kind of recursively call all these things that it needs to call so that it can fetch the right kind of data that I've just asked it. So let's just wait for its final results and let it do its own thing. The beauty about the canvas in this situation is that we can use multiple nodes and ask questions, so I don't have to wait for this to finish. I can ask another question here about something else or something related to this demo. So I'm going to ask something here in Stripe. Okay, generate a list of sales filtered, categorized by $89 plan and the $249 LTD plan in Q4 2025 using Stripe MCP. If possible, also mention the country of this sale. Don't display any payment IDs or customer IDs. I'm just doing this last part because it's a demo. So you can run parallel queries here. So as you can see, this thing takes a while to run things and it seems to be getting the information now. So as you can see, we have a whole list of things. So summary by country of origin. People clicked on the OTP hero and the LTD hero. So these are basically the buttons that we have in our hero section. One is the one-time purchase, and another is the lifetime deal. So as you can see, these are all the things that these are all the countries where people have clicked this, and it's an extensive list, and these are the key insights. So our top traffic seems to be coming from the United States, shout out, and the second traffic is from India, and the third goes Canada. And so far there has been 540 unique users who clicked on the button, and 295 users who clicked on that OTP button. And this is Q4 December 2025. And as you can see, the other agent is doing its own things and calling a bunch of Stripe resources to kind of fetch my data. So this is really cool. I don't have to wait for this thing to finish that thing. So that's thing, it's doing its own thing on its own. And as you can see, let me see what it does. We just have to let it wait. So these are all the tool calls, and we can expand and see the details. While that is doing, I'm gonna do something else just so that I can keep the demo ongoing. So let me just collapse this as it's getting a little really long. Okay, it seems to have generated the final answer. So let me go all the way down and just give you the summary here. So you've had about, see, 35 sales of the $89 plan, or 5 sales of the $249 plan in Q4, and 40 total sales. This is demo data, by the way. And there you go. That's how you can use MCPs on a canvas. It's an amazing thing. I'm absolutely enjoying using the feature. I'm absolutely enjoying using the feature. Thank you for watching.